Direct to you via the miracle of the World Wide Web, where we dare to ask, it's 2021, what could possibly go wrong? It's time for the hot new comedy show sweeping the nation, The Suggestion Box. Starring Karen Bond, Denny Siegel, Tom Carosa, Jane Brucker, Danny Roque, Dylan White. And now, still nursing hangovers from Tom's Zoom online birthday party, the Vaudacity Improv players.
It is Friday night. That can only mean one thing. Friday night means here on the Vaudacity Network, it is time for the Suggestion Box. We are all improv all the time, or at least for the next hour or so. Let's bring in our Vaudacity Improv players. Danny Roque has already joined us. How are you, Danny? Let's also bring in Jane Brucker, Karen Bond, Denny Siegel, and a special Vaudacity Improv player. Welcome to our birthday boy, Mr. Tom Carosa.
Woo! Thank you. Woo! Yes, today is my actual birthday, guys, and I love spending it with you. Thank you so much for making me your friend from across the country.
That's right. It's only your birthday for another hour, Tom. So we gotta.
Right.
We gotta.
And yeah, I would like to publicly say that I was born in 1960. So I'm just saying.
That's when all the cool people were born.
I know. I lived through the 60s. I was a kid, but man, it was great. It was beautiful. So I'm just saying, putting it out there for everyone who watches the show.
Just a 5-year-old at Woodstock.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Down the...
If you were 5 and went to Woodstock and don't remember it, you weren't there?
Well, I was in the show, man. I was in the show at 5. Anyway, hi everybody.
Well, hey, let's get started with our first game of the evening. It's something that we like to do is like a little warm-up. It's for all of our players, and it's a game that I think a lot of you are familiar with. It's a game we call 99, where we're going to get suggestions from you. So please start putting suggestions in the YouTube chat there for objects of any kind. And we're going to make up hopefully hilarious jokes about 99 of whatever those objects are walking into a bar, the bartender saying, "I'm sorry, we don't serve whatever your objects are." And then the objects will say something that will be an incredible punchline that will land us all network and streaming series. All right. So with that in mind, I know a lot of people are familiar with how this works, so it could very well be we might already have a suggestion or two in the chat. To get that suggestion for us, I would like to hear from our disembodied voice, the incredible Craig Jackman, who helps us out here every week. Thank you so much, Craig. Good to have you with us as always. Do we have a suggestion?
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. And yes, we have quite a few suggestions. How about we start with pickles?
Pickles. Denny?
I want to apologize in advance for this. 100, how many? 99?
99.
99 pickles walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve pickles here." And the pickles say, "What's the deal with that?" They were kosher. They were kosher pickles.
99 pickles, welcome to a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve pickles here." And they say, "Hey, you got to be gherking me around."
Hey.
99 pickles walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve pickles here." And the 99 pickles say, "Boy, that sucks."
Jane.
99 pickles walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Get out." The 99 pickles try to get out. They try to get out. Then somebody sticks a fork in the door, tries to get them out, tries to get them out.
99 pickles walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve pickles here." 99 pickles say, "Well, they wouldn't serve us at that other bar, so we can't go here. We can't go there." No.
And then
They're in
pickle.
a pickle.
Hey!
99
No.
pickles walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve pickles here. And the pickles were so angry they went vinegar.
99.
Hey, we wait to be called, Janie Jane.
Sorry.
An inner glimpse behind the ugly inner workings. All right, 99 pickles, 99 underage pickles coming straight from the prom. And they try to sneak into the bar. And the bartender says, we don't serve underage pickles coming straight from the prom here. And they start to leave. And he says, however, that's a cucumber bun.
Jane.
There's no beat.
Well, there was the same on Denny's. 99 pickles walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve pickles." They said, "We're not pickled yet. We're still cucumbers." Yeah, exactly.
Tom, go.
99 pickles walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve pickles here. And they say, oh, yeah? When you walk out of here, we are going to relish the moment that we beat you up.
Whoa!
And I don't have to apologize. We were totally going to do something like objects that, we were going to find like at Tom's birthday party or something.
You would find a pickle at my birthday party. We're on track.
There's nothing about them walking into the door because it was ajar. The whole time.
There is now.
Now there is.
Now. Craig, what else we got?
All right, how about let's keep with the theme of birthdays. From Emily Thatcher, candles.
Candle. Go, Danny.
Tom, you want to go? It's your birthday.
No.
I'm just knocking the most obvious one out first. That's my motive today. 99 candles walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve candles here, and the candles say, but we were just trying to get
lit.
Thank you.
90. Tell me what you call me. 99 candles walk into a bar. Bartender says, out, and the candles say, well, why? But why? And they say, because there's no smoking.
Danny.
99 candles walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve candles here. And they say, you may want to reconsider. We really light up a room.
And then Tom.
99 candles walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve candles here. And the bartender say, that's not hospitality. When I welcome a guest, I say, be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. I'm not done. Put a napkin around your neck, Shetty, and we'll provide the rest. Soup de jour, hot hors d'oeuvres. No, we only live to serve. Try the great stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask
the dishes.
Tom. Can you top it?
It gets warm.
I can't remember my joke. Candles, huh?
I'm sure they were waxing poetic when they came in.
Yeah, something. What was it?
99 candles walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve candles here. And the candles say, screw this. Let's just go watch John Wick.
Jane.
99 candles walk to a bar. The bartender lights them, and then they walk out. And as they walk out, they all go out.
Oh, I got it. I remember my joke.
What is it, Tom?
It's horrible. Get ready.
Can't wait.
99 candles walking to a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. And they say, why not? Because you've been in a snuff film.
Whoa!
You kids.
Totally worth the wait.
Danny. You're muted.
How are you muted?
He's not muted. He's not. Go ahead.
99 candles walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve candles here. And they all look at him and say, what a drip.
All right, Craig, we got one more?
We do have one more. How about balloons from Christina?
Tom.
99 balloons walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve balloons here. And they say, oh, come on, man. We just want to get high.
Denny.
I'm going to try to not go for the obvious at first. 99 red balloons walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve 99 red balloons here. And the balloons just sat there because they only spoke German. Thanks.
Danny Jane.
One more time.
Danny then Jane.
99 balloons walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve balloons here. And they all say, Are you just trying to string us along?
99 balloons try to walk into a bar.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
99 balloons walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve balloons here. 99 balloons say, that's fine. We don't want to start any static. Sorry, go ahead. Denny, Karen, Jane.
And then
99 balloons walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve balloons here. And the rudest and angriest balloon said, suck me. And then the bartender did and went, we don't give any balloons here. Because it was a helium balloon.
Yeah, that was good.
99 balloons walk into a
Karen,
bar. And
Jane, Tom.
the bartender says, it's dangerous to serve alcohol to pregnant balloons. And the balloons are like, we're not pregnant. We're just those Disney balloons that have another balloon inside them.
That cost $1 million.
Yeah, they're $67 balloons.
99 balloons walk into a bar. The bartender says, get on out. You are all underage. They said, we're just in here looking for our pop.
Huh?
Tom.
I don't have one. I'm giving mine to Denny because she's
Oh,
got
you did.
one.
All right, Denny.
99 balloons come in straight from the circus. And the bartender says, we don't serve balloons here, straight from the circus. And the balloons are so mad that as they're leaving, they knock over the glasses and they smash the jukebox and they jostle all the peanuts to the floor. And the bartender shakes his head and says, look at those balloon animals.
Nice. Karen, bring us home.
Oh, good. This is the best one, too. So 99 balloons walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve balloons here. And they say, oh, no, just wait for it. And then they continue to float. And then a house comes, and Carl walks out. And he's like, whiskey sour, please.
Up.
And the dogs say, do you serve dogs here?
And that's 99 with our Vaudacity Improv players. If you're at home, give them a big round of applause. Make all the noise you can. We can't hear it, but we can feel it. We can feel it down in here. We feel the love. Thank you so much, Improv players. Before we get started, our next game is Word Limits. And for this game, it's going to be for myself, Karen, and Jane. We're going to need a suggestion of a location. While you're coming up with that location suggestion, I want to just give a shout out to all the people who have already thrown up a little something. I keep saying thrown up. To all the people who have donated in our super chat. Scott Gilbert, thank you so much for that. Paul Carganilla, look at you. In the super chat. Angelica B in the super chat. And the real Dan Franklin throwing it up in there with the note for Danny's lack of technical difficulties. You know why? We rehearsed before the show. I know you don't rehearse improv, but we certainly had a little tech rehearsal. Tina Miklich, thank you so much. Dari Mills, thank you for throwing that up there in the super chat. And if you want to, tip us for the show and think about what you might be spending on a Friday night out and about, seeing some improv players doing their thing, this is probably the least expensive way you can do that, especially since it's free, but we absolutely appreciate the tips. Those help support the channel, help support our performers. We'll split those tips up evenly amongst all the performers. But right now, we're going to move on to our next game, which, like I said, is Word Limits. It is going to be for myself, Karen, and Jane. The idea of this game is we're going to do a scene based on your suggestion of a location. However, there's a limit to the number of words we can speak. I will only be able to say sentences that are 10 words long. Karen will only be able to say sentences that are only 5 words long. Jane, you can only say sentences that are only 2 words long.
Wow, 2. That's more than 1.
All right, Craig, what is our suggestion for a location for the scene to take place?
Okay, the location of the scene comes to us from Angelica, and she is suggesting the jungle.
The jungle.
Tsitsi.
Did you get bit, dear?
Tsitsi.
Did you
As
say...
a guide, I warned you to always wear protection.
No guide speaks to her.
I'm sorry.
I apologize as well. Please forgive my indiscretion, ma'am.
She is going to find
My destiny.
It is an honor to have the princess.
Come
What?
again?
It is an honor to have the princess here today.
Thank you.
Watch out for my sword.
What ho?
Princess, your destiny lies beyond.
I can't believe you finally found the lost village of...
Poo poo.
Are we positive this is it?
Anthropologists have been searching for this place for ages now.
Kind of tacky.
Princess, we can keep looking.
Never mind.
We came all this way, and this isn't your destiny?
Maybe your destiny is here.
Janelle, really?
I've got a big sword, ma'am.
I say.
I'm just going to leave you two to start over.
Oh, guide.
What can I do for you now, you annoying princess?
Annoying, I challenge you, guide. Shoot!
Oh,
Shoot! Shoot!
such blood.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, ouch, 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 my arm.
Natives restless.
Princess, did that excite you?
Somewhat.
Nice. Destiny found, baby girl.
Hot cha.
And that's Word Limits.
Thank you so much for those suggestions for word limits. Whew, that's hard to count and talk at the same time.
My fingers are tired.
Not with two.
Rub it in, why don't you? Well, fortunately, we don't have to count a whole lot because our next game is called Hot Topics. It is one of the Birthday Boys' favorite games, and so Tom is going to be in this game with myself, Danny, and Jane. For this game, we need some suggestions for 3 areas of expertise. Something you might just know a lot about, or just have a hobby in, or maybe something you even got a degree in, but something that you could be an expert in. And we need 3 areas of expertise. And we are going to tackle some major, maybe even minor issues. I know we all have issues, but these experts are going to weigh in on these particular hot topic issues. And do we have any areas of expertise coming through, Craig?
Coming through Craig. Ooh.
We have quite a few, as a matter of fact.
Fantastic. I love it. What are they?
Okay, who's first on this list?
Me.
All right, Tom, you are an expert in Chinese zodiac.
Oh, okay. All right.
And next,
And that would be me.
Dylan, you are a locksmith.
All right. And then Danny.
And Danny is an expert in macrame.
I think
Take
you
it
knew
away, Jane.
Oh, thank you so much. I've just gotten word that it's time to start. Let's all take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I know we call this hot topics, but today I'd like to consider it lukewarm topics. Let's bring the temperature down, shall we? I am Jane Sri Chananda Camille Jabbar Christensen. And today's meditation, I have 3 of my followers that are going to share with you their point of view. And would my first follower please introduce yourself to the waiting audience with love?
Hi, thank you for having me. My name is Leo Scorpio, and I'm an astrologer. And I've been finding new and exotic new astrologies. Most currently, I've been working with the Chinese astrology, which is not
Ooh.
which is not Year of the Rat or Year of the Horse anymore. There's a whole new one that's related to entrees and appetizers. Currently, we just left Year of the Cold Sesame Noodles, and we're entering a phase of Hunan shrimp. I bet you feel it, don't you?
I do with the. Is it possible that the rising moon is for the year of the placemat?
It is. It is. The placemat is a welcoming symbol, and the rising moon is the moon rising.
Lovely, lovely. And our second guest, please share with us who you think you are.
My name is Art Picker, and I got to say that I got here early and nobody else was here, and it ended up being really easy to make my way into your studio.
I see. And you say that you're a locksmith, and yet it is time to release, is it not?
We could, if it's that kind of show, if you want me to release, but I was understanding we were actually going to discuss things.
Oh, I see. You're into tantric. Very good. May I have our third guest, please
Hello,
share with our followers?
Automatic, and I hope you'll buy my book on macrame, Fit to be Tied.
Fit to
Once
be
you learn the patterns, you'll be able to do them repeatedly without much effort.
Oh, I see. I like to think of my own legs going into patterns and macrame. I see. What a lovely, lovely way to waste time. And now, please, let's zero in on our topic today. Our first question that I got from a follower from Sri Lanka asks, how do you pass, what is your favorite way to pass off responsibility, since no one seems to be taking any sort of personal responsibility in these days? And may I go first to our locksmith, Mr. Picker?
Yeah, the best way to pass on responsibility is to just, if you can compartmentalize everything that's going wrong in your life and just, put one in, like, say, like a box, and another one in another box, another one in a box, and just, shut it off and walk away, then you don't have to take responsibility for anything.
Yes, the piece of denial. I totally appreciate your practice. And can we visit, please, with our Chinese zodiac?
Shirking is coming back in a big way. I'm teaching a shirking workshop online. There's no reason to take responsibility for anything, especially if other people are willing to dump it on you. It's not yours. You don't have to own it. There are ways, there are certain ways to really manipulate astrology so that it's someone else's fault.
I see. And do you believe that the year of the fascist is behind us now?
Well, we do have some lingering aspects, I think, for a few more days. So just take a deep breath.
All right. And our macrame artist, sir, please share about shirking responsibility.
Well, for myself, I like to stay drunk, and then no one ever gives me responsibility. Time went on, as I call it.
That's brilliant. I'm going to try that. That's wonderful.
Yes, and we do like to get high on any sort of a vibe or booze or weed whenever we can.
It's all energy. It's all energy.
And you'd be amazed what you can macrame with.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Now, Mr. Picker, we have with us this macrame art. Tell me about what you can do with a good piece of rope.
Oh, the good piece of rope will only hold something in place for a while. I mean, you're going to want to, wrap a good piece of iron around that. Maybe, some sort of a combination of things, as it were, is really going to be the only thing that's going to, keep anybody out or anybody in, if that's what you're into, or anybody down. Who knows? But if you're going to get a couple pieces of rope together, honestly, that would not be my recommendation. You're going to need some sort of like iron and chain.
Ah, the beautiful torture, it sounds like. So much to be investigated with bondage. And tell us, our macrame artist, tell me, have you ever taken the rope and made something besides silly knots out of them?
Yes, in my first book, Fit to be Tied, I give you many suggestions on different things that can be done with macrame. The closer it's tied together, the stronger those bonds will be.
I see. Wonderful. Have you ever thought of just making a belt?
Not really, but I will.
I would buy one. I always need a good belt.
You do. You always need a good belt. Well, that sounds like we were just talking about the high from alcohol. A good belt.
Or the bondage.
Who said spirituality isn't funny? We do party, don't we? Chakra. Mr. Chinese Zodiac Man.
Yes.
Tell me, if you were to put an end to this silly world, how would you end the world?
Well, that's really kind of interesting. I think I would just read aloud from my journal until everybody died. It wouldn't take that long. My journal's not very good. And I think they would just die of boredom.
I can see those switchblades coming out and those wrists going up right now. And tell me, Mr. Macrame Man, would you ever consider making a beautiful noose just to put an end to this?
You act like I haven't thought of that before now.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Be awfully pretty for a noose, yeah.
Almost every situation.
Follow your bliss. And one more question for you, Mr. Locksmith. How would you shut her all down?
How would I shut her all down? I'd more likely shut her all out. Believe me, I am a master of it. But I'm really not wanting to, end it all. I got to stay in business at some point, but I could make probably a quick set of it all, but I would just really hope everyone out there would, stay safe.
And they do say that we should all be waiting for the Messiah to come, but yet we have a Carganilla that has come into our premise. I shall now bring us back to Paul Garganella.
Paul. Where is he?
Paul.
I was just logging in. I thought I totally crashed the party. What happened?
Oh, nothing. You're here now. We're saved. That's all.
Did
Hello,
I drop
Paul.
in the middle of a game?
Welcome to Hot Topics.
But that was the end of Hot Topics. It was timely.
You're the Messiah. You came and here you are.
Well, then give it up for Hot Topics.
Everybody's roasting that. Welcome in, Paul. Good to see you.
I need to learn how to use Zoom, apparently. I just log in and my camera's on. And
I don't know how you expect to
know that we're live.
all this stuff, if you're not going to be able to pull that off.
Well, what game is next and what's it all about?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to do a new game this week. But before we do, we're going to do a new game. It's called Big, Bigger, Biggest.
Do that.
And for this game, it's going to be for Karen and Denny. We're going to need a suggestion from the audience for an object. And while you're, coming up with those suggestions, I just want to give another shout out to all of our super chat donors. We have more coming in from Ms. Wendy Walker, Darren Ingram, Kelsey Gibson, Jamie Carganilla, and the lovely Amanda Benjamin, all tossing things into our super chat there. We thank you all so very much. The idea behind Big, Bigger, Bigness, and correct me if I'm wrong, Karen, because
and I will.
I know you will. Big, Bigger, Biggest is Karen and Denny are going to do a scene based on your suggestion of an object, however that scene goes, and they're going to do it fairly big. It's going to be a really big scene. They're going to overact as they are wont to do, and the scene will probably be, maybe
What?
long.
What?
But
Me?
we're already getting into the spirit of this, but we're going to see if they can do it bigger than they did it before. And when we think they can't do it any bigger, we're going to have them do the scene the biggest they possibly can. Craig, do we have a suggestion for an object for Karen and Denny to build their scene around?
We absolutely do. Sherry suggests a fry pan.
A fry pan. Well, take it away, Karen and Denny.
And you're gonna take us out on the first one, right, Dylan?
I will give you a bigger and a biggest.
Great, thank you.
I think I just heard God. That was crazy. Oh, that was Dylan. That was Dylan. Never mind.
Nowhere close.
Is this clean enough for you, Miss Livingston? I scoured it for an hour.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you scour it so much. I just get very nervous these days with germs and things. I just wanted to make sure that everything is very nicely purelled.
Yes, Mrs. Livingston, I want you to stay calm.
Okay.
Because when I came by yesterday to clean up for you after lunch, remember? And a fly got in the house. No, it's gone.
Is it here?
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. All right, stop it. All right, listen to me. I want you to come out from the netting, and I want you to go back to the needlepoint you started yesterday. Come on. Sunset in Haiti.
Okay. I'm coming out of the netting. No.
Mrs. Livingston.
I can't. I have to wrap myself in cellophane. It's the only way.
Mrs. Livingston, if you don't let me work with you, I'm going to fail my social worker internship. Please. I need to graduate.
It means so much to you have those 4 children that are relying on you, but I have to think of my health.
Look at little Timmy. Look at him. He needs new glasses.
Oh, he's so deeply cross-eyed.
I know, he got that from his father or my other boyfriend. I'm a mess.
Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll reach my pinky out, and if you touch it and we are okay, then I will have been healed. No, I'm not okay.
I find it hard to believe that scene could possibly get any bigger than it was. But you know what? Apparently, it's just going to get bigger.
Well, we'll see. Hey, Livy. I washed your pan and I washed your underpants by hand for an hour. Not pleasant, but it's done. So can you just let me know if they're okay this time so you can let my supervisor know?
I want you to make sure that the underpants are factory clean.
I'm just very scared of germs right now. Step away from my bubble. I've got my plastic bubble. Step away from
I know what you've got, Mrs. Livingston, and I just heard from NBC that you stole it from the backlot from the set of The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, which I had to look up on Google because it was from like the 70s with John Travolta. None of this is important. I need you to come out now and pick up this macrame of the Haitian sunset with a nude man in there that I don't know what you were thinking.
Now my eyes are not clean. I saw a new man, so my eyes are not clean. My mind is not clean. I need to wrap myself in, something. It's like acid. Acid will take the germs off.
Talking about acid, I have 14 children, and 3 of them are addicted to acid. And if you don't give me a good review for my social work, then they're never going to get into rehab. You stupid lady! Let me in that bubble.
Wait. If I stick an eyelash out and you are able to touch it, I will have been cured. Are you ready?
Yes.
Choo, 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 choo.
You spit in my eye!
I've got poison acid! I'm gonna forge your signature.
Wow, that got very big and very dark. I can't believe that we're going to go even bigger than that. Let's see that scene, the biggest it can possibly be.
Come in, Earth. Come in, Earth.
This is Earth to Mrs. Livingston. I need you to re-enter orbit so you can sign my social work release paper that I was to your satisfaction.
Not a chance. Outer space is the only place where I am safe. But I do want you to hold my panties up to the camera to see if you clean them well enough.
I covered them in Mylar and Tang. I need you to come down. Look, my baby's crowning right now. He's coming out. He's drug addicted, and I need you to come to Earth and help deliver him.
He's so deeply cross-eyed. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send a capsule to Earth. If I can enter the atmosphere, then I will have been cured.
I'm holding my legs open with one of your crochet needles because I think it's triplets and they're breaching.
Oh, I'm reaching my hand out over Galveston, Texas. No, into the sun. Ka-choom.
You know what? I'm gonna send a nuclear missile after you.
But that'll blow up the sun, and it blew up, and the Earth blew up.
Now we're all clean.
I don't think you can get any bigger than destroying the entire solar system. That was big, bigger, biggest.
That's just how I feel coming out of Target, you know?
That's how I feel going into Walmart. Jump into the sun. That was so much fun. All right, give it up for Jenny and Karen, and of course, Dylan, your host for this evening. I just wanted to hop on and tell everybody, give Dylan just a little bit of a breather and tell everybody.
I was actually hoping you would come back on. I was going to actually ask you to do what I think it is you're about to do.
And let's give you a quick breather and tell everybody about what's happening right here on the Vaudacity Network.
That's exactly what I was hoping.
Yes! Well, I'm here to make your dreams come true. For the second time, apparently, in the past 10 minutes, as I dropped in on a game accidentally. I'm sorry. More like nightmares come true. Hi, everybody. My name is Paul Carganilla. I'm the host of Polly's Online Variety Show here on Saturday nights on the Vaudacity Network. And tomorrow night, we've got an awesome show lined up for you. It is one of our Joker's Wild Weeks. That means all of our performers are welcome to choose whatever they would like to sing. And if you've never joined us before, it's live music, improv comedy from so many of the performers you've seen here on the show tonight, and so many more. As always, such a killer show lined up for you tomorrow from 6 to 10 p.m. and probably later than that, let's be honest. This is our last Joker's Wild Week for a bit because we've got some really fun stuff coming up in future Saturday nights on Polly's Online Variety Show. Next week, following tomorrow, is a benefit for a local theater. So we're doing musical theater night, and we've never done one of those. So everybody gets to pick their favorite musical theater song to perform. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then 2 weeks from tomorrow is Grease night on the show. We're going to do music from the movies and the musical Grease. And so much cool stuff coming up in February. Of course, we've got Valentine's Day, and of course, March. I'm already planning epic stuff for. So tune in Saturday nights for Polly's Online Variety Show. It's going to be a good time any Saturday night, as you know. And of course, every week here on Tuesdays, Kevin, Greg, and we record the Your Creative Journey podcast right here live on the Vaudacity Network from 8 to 9 p.m. It's a podcast that goes live every Monday wherever you listen to podcasts. But on Tuesday, we record it right here in the YouTubes. This Tuesday night, we have Rebecca Stab, a very special guest, very good friend of mine. She's an actress, a beautiful woman. She has a long-standing career in soap operas, movies, and lately she's been doing like 2 or 3 Hallmark Christmas movies a year. And I can't wait to talk to her about that. She's done other amazing stuff. But that's Tuesday night here on the network. And of course, Thursday night, we have Hunter's Lovecast, as we do every Thursday. And I could be wrong, but I believe it's his 40th show, maybe a milestone for him. I'm right. It's number 40 for Hunter Ackerman, who I saw in the chat just a few minutes ago, and that's going to be an epic milestone. I hope you all join us for. And then Thursday after Hunter on his Lovecast, if I'm not incorrect, should be another Quarantine with Friends episode. Quarantine with Friends, Thursday nights, every other Thursday night after Hunter should be coming up this week. And then, of course, next Friday night, more of this amazing stuff. And speaking of more of this amazing improv comedy, let's get right back to it. Dylan White, what do we got now?
Next, we're going to bring a little culture to the show because we don't have nearly enough of that. So for our next game, it is Poets Corner. And this game is going to be for Danny is going to be hosting, he's going to be hosting our Poets Corner. And myself, Tom, and Jane will be the poets on this Poets Corner. And from you, our wonderful audience, who, by the way, speaking of our wonderful audience, we have another donation into our super chat. So Ana Banuelos, thank you so much for your contribution to the super chat. But now we need a contribution for a suggestion of a life event. Could be a major event, could be a minor event, but the event, it will be what all of our poets are going to write a poem about this evening. So putting that there in the chat, we'll be watching magic and culture happen right before our eyes as Tom, Jane, and I come up with poems about this life event. And Danny will guide us through the show as he brings this culture to you. Craig, do we have a suggestion of what this life event might be?
This life event coming from Melissa Catano is getting fired.
Getting fired.
Getting fired. Welcome to our show. Yes, I said it. I'm your host, Kevin Canwait. So let's start with Mr. Dylan.
Yeah. So this is actually all very personal to me. Let's just say, well, it's about getting fired. There once was a time when I never thought I'd stop working. But I had this one boss. He was quite a bit of a jerk. He never wanted to treat his employees well. And one day I told him that he could go straight to hell. And he called me into his office and said, "You're fired and all that." But I said, "You can't fire me." I quit.
And let's hear from our female guest this evening.
Me? Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Mary Ann Attorney, and I have been writing poetry ever since I joined Grief Mates, an online community for aging widows. And the name of my poem is My Husband Fired Me from Life. Harold, I miss you every day. You fired me as your wife in every way. I said I do on our wedding day. And now that you're gone, I have nothing left to say. Thank you.
Very, very nice. Very nice. And now, can we hear what our third poet has this evening?
Yeah, I'm binary. Nary a fool that does cross my path. I'm sorry, I already started my poem. This is called the Weinstein Paradox. You before me, hot tamale, yet I shall not touch you, no. And yet this job that is so flailed in front of me in a hotel, mother, I do want this part, a part of you. And so I say, me too. I say, you say me too. And yet I go into the lobby where I hear a ding ding at the elevator. I will rip open my heart to get this part. Me too, me too, me too. And yet, Mr. Weinstein, I see you there, all hairy and curled up on the chair. And yet I will not give up thee my moment. Me too, me too, me too. And if you wonder where I've been, I never say in the interview, for true was me too, me too. Thank you.
Very, very nice. I'm your host again, Kevin Canwait, and I'd like to thank all of our guests today on Yes, I Said It. I'm not surprised any of the three of them don't have more experience with being fired.
Yes, I said it. How about you guys?
I said it and I meant it.
I didn't get fired by Weinstein. It was Rob Cohen. You try getting along with James Woods.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you to all of our poets. That was Poets Corner, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Danny, for hosting us through that. And our next game is a game that has become a favorite here of ours, and I think a favorite of yours, one that Tom, the birthday boy, brought to us. It is called Switching Channels, and it is for all of our players. We're going to start, though, with Denny is going to be watching several channels and switching back and forth between all of them. So from our suggestions, in our suggestion box, as it were, we need 5 different types of television shows. They can be something specific, like a cop drama, something general, like a home improvement show, a game show, talk show, whatever. Just we need 5 different types of television shows. And we'll be going through switching channels and seeing how these shows develop as Denny scrolls through the programming.
You know what? I don't want to correct you, but it's Karen's game. Karen was the one who brought this to us.
Oh, and I was giving you all the credit.
Also, I don't want to correct you, but my name is pronounced Dinny.
Dinny Siegel.
Sorry, Dini Siegel. And that is Karen who brought us this game, so thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
Maybe we're doing this because Tom liked it so much because it's his birthday, and we're pretty much, humoring him all night.
Didn't Tom invent the internet and improv?
And birthdays.
Yeah.
Invented birthdays.
And birthdays.
Al Gore's mom.
It was Michael Nesmith's.
Michael Nesmith. Ooh.
What about your mom?
They don't know who Michael Nesmith is, Jane. We know.
We know.
Hey,
I got
we're
it.
the monkeys.
Post-it notes. I'm with you.
The 60s.
Karen is the only one of us who doesn't know who Michael Nesmith is.
I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
We're
All
not
right.
gonna.
Okay,
wasn't
and I forget, we had this whole discussion before the show. Am I telling everybody who's on what channel, or are we just going to surprise everybody?
I think we are. I think you're telling us.
All right, channel 1 will be Tom and Jane. Channel 2 is Jane and Karen. Channel 3 is Karen and myself. Channel 4 is myself and Danny. And channel 5 is Danny and Tom. Craig, do we have suggestions for what is on each of these channels?
Absolutely. On channel 1, medical drama.
Ooh, ouch. I'm getting out my latex gloves.
Channel 2 is a nature documentary.
Ooh, ouch. I'm going to put on a net.
Who's in that?
She's this girl I know.
He's friends with Mike Nesbitt.
Channel 3 is a cartoon.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Channel 4 is a soap opera. And Channel 5...
No comment for soap opera.
No, none. Well, 5 is what?
Channel 5 is a hockey game.
Oh.
Nice! Who came up with that, Craig?
Mm-hmm.
Got to scroll back up on that one.
Well, they'll never get credit. It was probably Mr. Nesmith.
I'll catch you on the backs. Oh, Derry Mills. Derry Mills came up with the hockey game.
Dari, that's brilliant. We love you. All right.
Well, another Friday night, and I'm not dating nobody. Let's see what's on. Let's see what's on TV here. I got my remote. Let's check out channel 1.
You mean there's no chance? The transfusion, it did nothing?
Doctor, I realize you wanted your patient to live. However, it is yet another one of life's disappointments. You have lost another one.
You look ravishing when you disappoint me, nurse. The way your lower lip trembles and the bad news comes pouring out of you.
Okay, this is a little weird. I'm going to check out channel 2.
So you want to make sure that you hold the snake by the nape of the neck. I'm going to pass him on over to you. Are you ready, Rhonda?
I am so ready to hold that snake. I can feel it all. Oh, isn't he a squiggly? He feels like a male.
Oh, that's right. You see, this is the nature show where we get everyday, ordinary citizens into nature, interacting with dangerous, venomous creatures.
I say it's getting a little bit tight.
Oh, I don't want to see her suffocate a snuff film. Let's see channel 3.
It's okay. You dropped the anvil on my head.
Well, I didn't mean to. I'm awfully sorry. We're in this anvil factory, and I don't know where to put them. Whoops.
Why do I have a feeling you're trying to get rid of me?
Man, I don't like watching a mouse beat up a big brown bear. I thought I would. Let me try channel 5.
Hey, get out of my way! Go! Hey!
Hey, buddy, watch where you swing your stick, unless you're looking for trouble.
Yeah, you want to make something of it? Come on, right now. Throw off your gloves. Come on.
I will hit you so hard your wife will feel it.
Oh, yeah. Poof, poof, poof.
Oh my God, this is almost as violent as that cartoon. Let me go back to channel 2.
And we shall just wait for the eggs then to hatch.
That's right, Rhonda. Once the eggs have been planted in your head, it is not a good idea to move.
Ooh, channel 3.
That's right. I'm here to avenge the mice. Die, brown bear, die!
You want me to die? Why are you feeding me these popsicle sticks that say TNT on them?
Oh, this is gonna blow! Channel 1!
I want my kidney back.
Oh. Your kidney. I thought it was Dr. Leibowitz's kidney. It's your kidney I love, Doctor. Yours. Whoa! Oh, sorry. Oh, dropsy.
Yes.
Oh, channel 4 just became unstuck. Let's check that out.
Hello, Aunt Martha. You look so different ever since you came back from your month on the island. You're unrecognizable.
Well, you're practically invisible. But I'm not just your Aunt Martha. I'm your evil twin, Martha.
Oh, my goodness. I wondered what had happened to you all these years. I had no idea that you were that close to Aunt Martha.
This is too serious. Back to the cartoon. Channel 3.
I will avenge my people. Die, bear, die!
Oh my God! Back to channel 5.
Hey, by the way, I want to apologize for that crack about your wife earlier. I spoke with her, and now I know why you're so angry. Seems this game is the only chance you ever have to score.
Oh, yeah? Well, at least I got a wife. You know, I know you never really found the right soulmate or nothing because you were in love with hockey.
From what I understand, everybody's found your wife.
Oh my gosh, channel 4, soap opera.
And what I brought back from the island, you would think a real diamond. Turns out they're cursed.
Cursed diamonds?
That's right.
We could sell those and make a lot of money.
Channel 3.
All right, Mouse. That's about all I can take of you. I'm going to take one of these portable holes and drop you.
Channel 2!
Mustn't wake the baby snakes. Ooh, Medusa has nothing on me.
Now you're protected natural habitat. So we'll just keep you here for a while we find our next guest.
Channel 1.
I'm going back to medical school.
Oh, I'm sorry, doctor. I blacked out for a moment there.
I was just confessing that I never really graduated. I forged my diploma and that I'm going back to medical school.
I'm going back to streaming. Regular television sucks.
And that is switching channels, which is basically, I guess, an advertisement for either streaming services or watching all of your programming live here on YouTube on the Vaudacity network. See what I did there?
I'm glad you're not blowed up anymore, Dylan.
Me too. Well, that was one of our favorite games. Hopefully it's one of your favorites too. If you like that game, if you like any of these games, we're loving all of the comments that you're putting there in the chat. We're seeing all of your laughs. We're seeing all of your applause. We cannot wait until we can hear them once again in person. Until then, we are enjoying doing this for you and bringing you yet another new game this evening. This one is for all of our players. Our next game is called Limerick. And we had Poet's Corner before, this is again a kind of poem. You might be familiar with how a limerick works. However, we're all going to be taking turns telling the same limerick. We're going to each take a line of the limerick. For those of you who don't remember how a limerick goes, or if you're not so certain how a limerick goes, we're going to kind of give you the rhythm of it, starting with Jane. Tom. Karen.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Danny.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Denny.
Actually, bat, because it would rhyme.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
And there you go. Yes. So that is a limerick. You'll may be familiar with some of those. We're going to go through here. We will start with that one, and we're going to rotate through. So Paul and I, you and I are going to sit this first one out.
Can we get an order? Can we just establish an order, or is there one?
There is an order. Oh yes, you probably need to know this. I can put that in the chat for you.
I already got it.
Got it. Thank you so much, Danny.
Also, I would like to take this moment to say, while Switching Channels was brought in by the lovely Karen Vaughn, this game was indeed brought in by the birthday boy, Tom Carosa!
Tom Carosa.
It's your birthday, still your birthday.
I haven't asked what we need for a suggestion yet. We need to get our suggestions, and our suggestions are for a personal problem, some sort of personal problem you might have. It could be just bad breath. It could be your.
It might not be your problem. It might be a problem of somebody you know.
That's true. It could be your problem. It's just a personal problem. You're deep in debt. Or you know someone who is looking to sublet their apartment. Who knows? Whatever the personal problem is, we will make up a hopefully wonderfully hilarious limerick based on that. And our first limerick, once again, just so we know, it's going to go Jane. Where to go? It's going to go Jane, Tom, Karen, Danny, and Denny. And then it's going to go Tom, Karen, Danny, Denny, Paul, and we'll rotate that way.
I like rotating.
Paul, the first
limerick
that you're going to be involved in, you got to bring in the last line.
Ooh.
Welcome. So glad you joined us. Great.
Hey,
we do have a couple of suggestions. The first one that I'm looking at is from Amanda about a bad hair day.
A bad hair day.
We're going to need a lot of suggestions. We're going to need like 8.
Yes, we need lots of these.
7. Okay.
My hair was just laying like yarn.
As if I'd been sleeping in a barn.
I had a big date.
And here we go. I called my date up and said,
You got to rhyme with Karen.
I got to rhyme with Karen. Okay.
Yeah, had a big date. Da 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 da.
I expected things would go quite great.
But he took one look at my head and said, darn.
We did it!
All right, so there. We made it through a limerick.
Okay, let's do another one.
I think we've shaken off the limerick dust here.
There we go. Yes.
All right.
All right.
Our next personal problem, Craig.
From Diana Nicole, stinky feet.
Stinky feet.
It got bad when I took off my socks.
It smelled like cream cheese and locks.
The stench was so bad.
Tipped over Danny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was horrific.
It wasn't terrific.
So then I stopped sniffing my Crocs.
Yeah.
Oh, big applause.
Can't tell this is a new
Getting
game.
it. All right.
I feel like a personal trainer with a rock band in the 80s because we're working out the kinks.
We're working in the kinks.
Very true.
All right, Karen, you're starting this one.
I'm ready.
And the next limerick is from Kathleen about being cranky.
Kathleen is always so mad.
She's grumpy and angry and sad.
She yells even more than my dad.
Denny, you jumped over Danny again.
Dang it! You know, I wrote Danny and I keep thinking it says Denny. Ah! I'm writing Roquet. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Got it. Me.
Karen, will you start us off again, please?
Kathleen is awful to see.
She's been growing a beard since she was 3.
It's hairy and long.
It's really quite wrong.
No wonder she's so darn angry.
Yeah!
You guys, we are so good at this.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
I'm like Mrs. Roquet on her wedding night because I keep jumping Danny.
On her wedding night.
Nora.
Oh!
Heyo.
All right, we doing another one?
Yeah.
Who starts, Danny?
Who starts this
All
one?
right. The next
Danny starts this one.
limerick is about
Who
from Mary
starts?
Zastro,
You start,
belly
Danny.
button lint.
Me? Okay. One more time.
Belly
From Mary
button.
Zastro, belly button lint.
I've discovered my belly is hairy.
I thought it would be okay, but it's quite scary.
So I covered it up.
With a clean coffee cup.
Why, that's not my belly. It's nary. Which is true. I didn't get there.
I just love the idea of someone walking around with a coffee cup like, I'm normal.
Gives me.
Denny starts the next one, yes?
Denny starts the next one with an E. I'm sorry, as she likes to be pronounced, Dinny.
Danny, that would help a lot. Yeah, thank you.
That being the case, Dinny gets to start and talk about acne.
Okay. I woke up today with a zit.
And I thought, this is a zit, isn't it?
I gave it a squeeze.
And did just what I pleased.
Karen.
Tom.
No, I already did one. I said I gave it a squeeze. I went out of order and said I gave it a squeeze.
I had a line and you jumped my line.
What's happening?
You guys, does anybody know that we left our... Okay.
Anybody
and-
following the list?
No, I
Just start again.
Yeah, start again.
Start again.
Sorry, I went out of order.
Is it still? Acne?
We'll edit this before we broadcast it.
Yeah, no one will
All right. I'm
know.
ready. It's acne. I'm ready. Here we go.
Okay.
My problem is really quite simple.
Dang.
I consulted my friend, Mr. Whimple.
Jane.
No.
Jane?
Dylan.
Dylan.
Dylan. Oh,
What is it again? Oh, yeah. Okay. Dylan.
I just want to pop.
And get rid of this slop.
oh, look, I've grown yet another pimple.
How did you get
That's
pimple
the way.
from that? What?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Paul, Mr. Wimple.
I was going to use thimble, but that's a
Made me
loose.
so happy.
Well, we did it. Did we do it?
did
Are
we
we
do
doing
it?
more?
No, Paul has to start.
All right, Paul.
And
I
then
don't
Ready?
have
right?
to. We can move on if you want.
No.
We are doing this, and we are going to have a good time.
This is hard.
Going so well.
No, let's
like-
take Paul down with us.
It's like
Yeah.
a family road trip. You just
That's
finished.
exactly right.
All right, what is it?
All right, here we go. For Paul, we get to hear from Nicole V made the suggestion about dandruff.
My shoulders are always quite shaky.
And I think it's because they're so flaky.
They fall just like snow.
Wherever I go.
That doesn't stop me from making.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Be our guest, be our guest.
Scary.
Is that it?
Don't we have one more for
Last
Dylan?
one. Last one.
Come on, people.
I think
Right.
it's but I
We're going to close this up with yellow toenails.
Ooh.
Who starts this?
Dylan.
I think I am finally ready.
To even though my nails below are sheddy.
They're turning quite yellow.
But I'm becoming more mellow.
Danny.
Yes, I know.
Oh.
like 10 small little lemon jello.
Limericks.
That's-
Really well, you guys.
You
Yeah,
guys are like carpenters.
Limericks.
Flawless.
Perfect the first
Nailed it.
time.
Couple of kooks.
Oh. You know what? I say we wrap things up with a party. It's Tom's birthday. We should have a party. We can't just have any party. We need to have a quirky party. We're going to have a bunch of people who are going to party quirks. A classic favorite game. Karen is going to be throwing this party. It could be for Tom. It may not be. But we're going to need some suggestions for quirks. Not necessarily, something like, yeah, they're Arnold Schwarzenegger. But it could even be something like they're a bride having cold feet on their wedding. Just whatever their quirk is. And then we're all going to come in to the party one at a time, acting out that quirk, giving Karen clues, and she's going to have to guess what our quirks are. And let's just see how good she is at this game. Karen, take it.
Yes.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right.
All right, Craig.
We have some quirks, so I hope
Love it.
everybody's ready to write them all down.
In limerick.
We are.
Here we go. Dylan, you are a dog in a car. Jane is a high school cheerleader.
Ready?
Tom is a male model.
Okay.
Yes.
That is.
Happy birthday.
Good boy. Hunter who?
Wow.
Denny
Yeah. Denny with
is
an
a
E?
vampire who is afraid of blood.
Who?
Denny or Danny?
Denny.
Denny. I'm a vampire who's afraid of blood. Got it. Thank
Yes.
Danny is obsessed with outer space. And Paul is a hobbit.
He is.
Seen my feet.
He's a habit and a hobbit.
Okay, one more time, really quickly. Dylan is the dog in a car. Jane is a high school cheerleader. Tom is a male model. Denny is a vampire afraid of blood. Danny is obsessed with outer space. And Paul is a hobbit.
Okay.
Let's bring Karen on back.
How do we do that?
She told us to wave her in, and then she's not.
I'm like, we'll text you. She's like, nah, you go in.
Karen!
Hey!
So the rest of us going off and coming back on.
Oh, we're off.
Hey, Miss Karen.
Oh my gosh, welcome to my party. It's Tom's birthday, so I thought I'd set up a competition party that tried to get more guests than he has at his. I've got my chips that are name brand Ruffles potato chips. I hope everybody likes them. Got sour cream and barbecue sauce. I hope somebody comes. Let's see.
D-I-N-G, D-O-N-G, D-I-N-G, D-O-N... Oh!
Hi, come on in!
This is the competition party! This is the competition party! Am I first? Am I number one?
You were already number one, and I love your, like, cheerleader outfit!
Oh, score!
Yes, I love it! It's good to have some high energy, high kicks at my party. Can you stay around for a little while?
I can't. I'm just going to go off the field and get a Gatorade.
Okay, get that keg stand started. Come on in.
Hello, how are you? This looks like a great party, I've got to say.
Well,
In
thank
fact,
you.
I brought a whole container of Mars bars. If you can make space on your table for them.
That's absolutely perfect. I can make tons of space for Neil Armstrong needs all the space in the world.
Long as Tang and moon pies, I'm staying.
Yeah. Astronauts are always welcome at my party. Oh, come on in.
Hello.
Oh, hello down there.
Miss, are there any Meriadocs or Mandy Ravens here?
Oh, dear. I am sure there are not. I've never heard of those things.
Wonderful. Where might I, sit for a spell?
Well, we have a toadstool that's been growing in my backyard.
Wonderful. Maybe we can all sit around in a ring.
Okay, I'll let you just have your good old time while I invite more guests in. Come on in. I'm already beating Tom.
Am I late?
No, you're perfectly on time.
I literally could not come any earlier. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't know if you have a drink or something, but I was on my way over here and there was a car accident and it made me very nervous. So, do you have anything like that I can, is that ketchup? Oh God, it's ketchup, right? Is that ketchup for the French fries?
Yes, I know you get very nervous when you see violence. But it's not blood, it's just ketchup for the French fries and for the Ruffles.
I'm just gonna come in, okay? And I'm just gonna go lay down over there. Do you mind on my back?
Yeah, is your pale friend single?
My pale friend?
The one that's at the door?
I don't need any help.
Oh, you know what? She's I guess she wants to stay single. As a ghost who died in a car accident.
Hey, if you want to stay single, that's fine, but don't be biting at me.
Does thee speak of ghosts?
Listen, stay on your toadstool. I've got more guests. Come on in.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Oh, I was so hoping that you would come.
Yeah, did you see this side? Right.
I always do.
Yeah. Hey, looks like you're having a groovy party here.
Yes, Tom Carosa. I am having a groovy party.
Oh, yeah. Well, people mistake me for him a lot, but.
Yes, just that handsome, suave energy.
Yeah. Recently, I showed up in a international male magazine in some mesh underwear. I hope you didn't see that.
No, I didn't. I don't subscribe to too many international male magazines, but I do have some kale chips over here because I want you to keep that fine bod nice and fit.
Oh, hello. Wow. Listen, I was talking to the short fellow over in the corner, and he said that this was going to be an all-night rave, and I need to say I'm not going to be able to stay the whole time. You understand that, right? You're not going to be offended, are you?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously not going to stay all the way till the morning. I'm going to have to go home at some point.
No, because
know
at midnight you turn back into a coach mouse.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. Listen,
just joking.
By the way, I noticed you didn't wear the necklace that I got you last year for Tom's birthday. I like the fact that you didn't wear it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't wear it. Girl from the Goosebumps book whose head falls off when you take the ribbon off.
You're weird. I'm going to go talk to the short guy again.
Oh, look, another friend is here. Hello.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Oh, it's a puppy.
Hi. Hi. Can I go stick my head out the window?
It's a puppy in a Land Rover. Okay, he just drove on by.
Yeah,
I hired him real quick.
I don't know why your pale friend is so offensive. I offered her a Bloody Mary and she freaked the hell out.
I don't know why your friend with the moon pies and the Mars bars is talking about me so much. Doesn't he have his own problems?
Look, astronaut. Look. Girl who appears in the mirror when you say Bloody Mary 3 times. Everybody stop fighting.
Yeah, you know, these chips have garlic in them. Did you notice?
Get those away from me and move that Tabasco sauce. It's making me sick. It's making me very nervous.
Oh, okay. Look, I have not made this party vampire kosher, so you might want to leave before we bring out the crucifixes.
I don't care about crucifixes, but that salsa looks very thin and runny, and it's making me very nervous.
I got you a tour of SpaceX, and I hope you dig that.
Oh, thank you very much, Nikola Tesla.
I'm just going to go to the bathroom.
Is it okay if I put Star Trek on your big screen?
What?
Would it be cool with you if I put a Star Trek episode on your big screen?
Sure, whatever you want, Spock, Captain Kirk, Worf. Hey, vampire who's afraid that she's getting her first menses, can you just...
Yeah, that really scares me, you know why?
Yeah?
You know why I'm so scared of my own menses?
Because you're afraid of blood?
I gotta go! Oh, okay. I gotta go!
Being a teen vampire is hard, you guys. I can't expect her to stay at a party all night.
Miss, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to eavesdrop like the winds that wither in the wither willow, but I heard mention of you missing some jewelry. Would you like me to look for it? I'm very good at returning jewelry.
Oh, Samwise Gamgee, can you just stop dropping them eaves? Okay, well, the party's dwindling down, but I think Tom will still be impressed with the guests that I have.
I was talking with that little short dude about Saturn, and every time I mentioned the rings, he did start freaking out.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I can hear that. Because you are just like an astronaut who can't stop bragging about being an astronaut. You're in space. You're the first woman in outer space. Yeah?
Oh my God. Are you Tom Carosa? I bet
A lot of
everybody
people
tells you that.
A lot of people think that, but this isn't Tom Carosa. He's a male model in a mesh shirt.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Gee, cute.
Okay, guys, I gotta send you all away. Go to Tom's party, make him feel better. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm not going to Tom's party. I wasn't invited.
Great, Karen.
Thanks, went a little bit. Went in your armpit a little bit.
Hey, before Dylan takes us out, I want to say one more huge thank you to everyone who used the super chat tonight. Here's some tips in here. This show, the suggestion box, has never seen so many tips as we did tonight. So thank you, Scott Gilbert, Angelica Bolschweiler, Dan Franklin, Tina Miklich, Wendy Walker, Dari Mills, Kelsey Gibson, Darren Ingram, Amanda Benjamin, Anna Banuelos, Dari Mills again, Christine Johnson, thank you, Joyous King, and Nicole Pierce. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Happy almost birthday, Joyous King.
And it's no longer Tom's birthday, at least where he is. But hey, where we are, Tom, it is still your birthday. We are still celebrating. We want to thank you all for joining us this week on the Suggestion Box, for joining us every week on the Suggestion Box. Remember to come back tomorrow night on the Vaudacity Network, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, Polly's online variety show. It's Joker's Wild. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Dylan.
Hey, one more thing. We also got to give a shout out to Craig Jackman for helping us out, and of course, our technical genius wizard, Sam Miklich, behind the scenes.
Sorry, Christina, Heather. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody.